Hey guys, I'm DC, creator and host of Barside Jive, and I want to welcome you to my daily dose of rock music history. Today is Sunday, March 1st, 2020. We made it, guys. We got another month. Can you believe that January and February of 2020 are already gone? Wow. Brand new month. It's going to be spring. Anyhow, you guys are witnessing my Satisfaction Guaranteed Tour Day 27. You, too, can order your Satisfaction Guaranteed Tour gear while they last at bradjensenart.com. I am coming at you live atop the Vocal Studios in North Dallas. Now, let's talk some rock and roll. Boner, let's talk some rock and roll. On this day, 1955, Sam Phillips launches Sun Records by releasing Drivin' Slow by 16-year-old saxophonist Johnny London. I know, I'm it. The Everly Brothers record Bye Bye Love, a teenage love song that was written by 37-year-old Boudleaux Bryant and his 31-year-old wife, Felice, on this day in 1957. Although nearly 30 other artists turned down the song, the Everly's version will rise to number 2 in the U.S. and number 6 in the U.K. by the next May. It's a good choice, guys. Yeah. On this day, 1958, Buddy Holly and the Crickets began their only UK tour, playing 2 sets each evening for 25 nights. Yeah. Jerry and the Pacemakers released their first British single, How Do You Do It, on this day in 1963. Which will go on to the top of the UK chart the following April. The song had been turned down by Adam Faith, and although the Beatles had recorded it, they declined to issue their version. Wow. A lot of missed opportunities, guys. A lot of missed opportunities. You got to jump on. We got to jump on them. On this day in 1964, the Beatles start working on their first film, A Hard Day's Night, shooting the first scene at Marylebone train station in London. They also hold the 2 top spots on Billboard's Hot 100 with I Want to Hold Your Hand and She Loves You. After selling over 3 million copies in the U.S. alone, Petula Clark's Downtown is awarded a gold record on this day in 1965. The song, which had been recorded in 4 different languages, was a success in a dozen other countries and was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame in 2003. Gene Clark was the Byrds' dominant songwriter between 1964 and early 1966, penning most of the band's best-known originals from this period, including I'll Feel a Whole Lot Better, She Don't Care About Time, and Set You Free This Time. On this day in 1966, he announced he was leaving the group due to his chronic fear of flying. I guess you gotta fly to tour. He had also had some problems getting along with the Byrds' frontman, Roger McGuinn. Well, on this day, 1968, Elton John's first record, I've Been Loving You Too Long, was released in the UK by Philips Records. It failed to chart, and the label would drop him the following year. Wow. Well, Jim Morrison, he's arrested after a Doors concert in Miami on this day in 1969. He would be found guilty of indecent exposure and profanity in March of 1970. His sentence of 8 months of hard labor and a $500 fine was on appeal when he died in Paris in 1971. And on this day in 1975, the Eagles had their first million seller and first number one record in the U.S. when Best of My Love reached the top of the Billboard chart. Take It Easy had made it to number 12. Witchy Woman reached number 9. Peaceful Easy Feeling hit number 22. And Already Gone stalled at number 32. Sarah Lowndes Dillon files for divorce from her husband of 11 years, Bob Dylan, on this day in 1977. The divorce is granted in June, and she's given custody of their 5 children and possession of their $1 million home. Sarah was the subject of such songs as Sad-Eyed Lady of the Lowlands, Lay, Lady, Lay, and Sarah. On this day, 1977 was the year Manfred Mann earns a gold record for Blinded by the Light, a song written by Bruce Springsteen. It was their first U.S. number one record since Doo-Wah Diddy Diddy 13 years earlier. Thirty-year-old Cyndi Lauper makes her U.S. television debut when she appears on Johnny Carson's Tonight Show, performing her current number 3 hit, Girls Just Wanna Have Fun, on this day in 1984. On this day in 2011, TMZ.com reported that the daughter of Rolling Stones guitarist Keith Richards was arrested after police allegedly caught her defacing public property in New York City. The celebrity news website also said that Theodora Richards, 25 years old, was also in possession of marijuana and a controlled substance. Surprise, surprise. 76-year-old Ginger Baker posted on his blog that he had canceled all of his scheduled shows for the year and was going into immediate retirement on this day in 2016. The former drummer for Cream and Blind Faith revealed that his doctor had just diagnosed him with a serious heart problem, causing him to announce no more gigs for this old drummer. On this day in 2018, Elton John walked off stage during a gig at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas after some fans who had gathered around his piano started touching him, particularly one asshole. After security ushered concertgoers back to their seats, Sir Elton John returned, grumbling, "No more coming on stage on Saturday night. You fucked it up." And I've got a video. You can watch the guy to Elton's left kind of paw at him a number of times.
No more coming on stage on Saturday night. You fuck it up.
And that, kiddies, is rock and roll and wraps my rock history lesson today. But you can dry those eyes because there's more coming from me to you every day as I peel back the pages of my big-ass rock history book and bring you the past of the rock legends through my daily dose of rock music. You can catch up on all my Daily Dose episodes as well as my content on my YouTube channel. Just search Barside Jive Live. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Barside Jive. I do appreciate you hanging out with me here. I do appreciate you hanging out with me during my daily dose today. And I ask that you seek every day someone to be a hero to. Now, I will see you very soon, like tomorrow. In the meantime, peace, love, and rock and roll. Let's go, Boner. Take us home.
Have mercy.
Good night, Bill.
BarsideJiveLive.com. That's BarsideJiveLive.com.
Gives you rock for the senses. Lows that evolve into highs that pierce.